Welcome to the Health Force product training on Greener Grass's Alkalizer. So Greener Grass's Alkalizer is our most alkalizing product, and as a result I'd like to start off with a little background information about something called the pH scale. pH is an acronym that stands for potential of hydrogen, and it's a measure of the number of hydrogen ions, specifically H+ ions, in a solution. pH is measured on a scale of 0 to 14. The lower the pH, the more hydrogen ions the solution contains. Anything with a pH between 0 and 7 is considered to be acidic. 7 is considered to be neutral, and anything above 7 is considered to be alkaline or basic. Pure water has a pH of 7, and so it's considered neutral. But various chemicals and compounds can be mixed with that water and turn the water into an either acidic or basic solution. Examples of acidic liquids are things like lemon juice and vinegar. Examples of alkaline liquids are things like seawater and human blood. The pH scale is logarithmic in the sense that when you move up or down one whole number on the pH scale, the number of hydrogen ions or the acidity or alkalinity of the solution increases or decreases by a factor of 10. So for example, a pH of 5 is 10 times more acidic than a pH of 6 and 100 times more acidic than a pH of 7. And similarly, a pH of 9 is 10 times more alkaline than a pH of 8 and 100 times more alkaline than a pH of 7. Now the reason this is important is because the functionality of the body's numerous enzyme systems are highly sensitive to the number of hydrogen ions present in solution. So small changes in the pH of body fluids can have a dramatic effect on our health. In this slide I want to talk about something called metabolic acidosis. Turns out our body is constantly working to dispose of acidic waste in order to maintain a slightly alkaline internal environment. Typically, tissues within our body are slightly alkaline. Specifically, I'm referring to our bloodstream in this case. Our bloodstream is typically slightly alkaline. But not everything in the human body is an alkaline environment. The surface of our skin should be acidic if it's healthy. Most of our GI tract should be acidic. If our GI tract gets too alkaline, candida can flourish, for example. So it's specifically our bloodstream has a slightly alkaline nature, and our body, all the metabolic processes inside of our cells produce acidic waste that our body is constantly trying to get rid of to keep our bloodstream mildly alkaline. And the way we get rid of this excess acidity is through urination, defecation, in other words, having a bowel movement, sweating, perspiration, and exhalation. So all 4 of these eliminative processes also remove some of this excess acidity. In addition, our body neutralizes acidic waste with alkaline buffers, which are made from alkaline minerals, and specifically calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium are considered to be alkaline minerals. When we're healthy, our blood has a slightly alkaline pH between 7.35 and 7.45. Very important to maintain that, because enzyme systems within our body and blood cease to function properly when our blood pH drifts out of this very narrow range. And enzymes are really protein molecules that accomplish all the work in our bodies. So if these systems aren't functioning properly, our body's not functioning properly, and poor health results. Unfortunately, modern humans really typically lead lifestyles that contribute to the buildup of more acidity inside the body than can be effectively removed via these processes we discussed. And so some of the ways which that occurs is humans eat diets which are very rich in processed foods, things like refined sugars, coffee, alcohol, soft drinks, meat, pasteurized dairy products. These foods often lack significant amounts of alkaline minerals, and in addition they aid the body's acidic load by being metabolized into various acids. Meat, for example, very acidic, Meat's very high in protein. All protein is metabolized in the body into various acids and can lead to the buildup of acidity. And once you get more acidity in the body than can be effectively eliminated, you have what's called metabolic acidosis. Some of the tissues in your body begin to become too acidic. The blood, the body will maintain that at this narrow range of 7.35 to 7.45 as long as it possibly can, because once the pH starts to shift in the blood, all sorts of things start to go wrong. So the body will allow the tissues to become compromised and become too acidic before it allows the blood to shift out of this narrow range. There are other aspects of modern lifestyle which contribute to metabolic acidosis, things like shallow breathing, lack of moderate exercise. Actually, excessive exercise can contribute to buildup of acidity by generating lactic acid. Stress contributes to the buildup of acidity in the body, dehydration, various medications, and chemical exposure. When these acid wastes begin to build up in the body, our kidneys are the point of action to reduce this acidity. Our urine turns highly acidic as acid wastes are excreted. And in addition, the alkaline mineral buffer system will be activated. If there's a lack of alkalizing minerals in the blood, however, our body will start to dig into the bones to get calcium and magnesium, bringing that into the bloodstream to help buffer the acidity and reestablish alkalinity. And also the muscles start to be broken down to produce ammonia, because ammonia is strongly alkaline. Ammonia is definitely not very good compound to have floating around in our bloodstream. It's somewhat damaging to our tissues. So really what starts to happen is our muscles start to break down, we start to lose strength, our bones start to break down, we start to get osteoporosis. Many alternative health practitioners feel that metabolic acidosis is the root cause of virtually all disease. So clearly this is something we want to avoid. So let's now discuss greener grasses Alkalizer specifically as a way to combat metabolic acidosis. This product contains a number of different whole leaf grasses and juices, specifically wheat and barley whole leaf grass, and also the juices of alfalfa, oatgrass, barleygrass, and dandelion. These are all highly alkalizing greens, and really green vegetables are the most alkalizing foods you can consume. There are a number of fruits that are alkalizing as well, but in general, green vegetables are what you should be loading up on if you want to really increase the alkalizing effect of your diet. So this product is 100% whole superfood grasses. It's not diluted with brown rice or maltodextrin like a lot of other grass products out on the market. And there's really nothing else in this product except the greens, which we see here in the ingredient list. Now, Health Force does make a number of other highly alkalizing green superfood products like Vitamineral Green, Spirulina Mana and Spirulina Azteca, Chlorella Mana, Elixir of the Lake, Green Protein Alchemy, and Elite Green Protein. All these are loaded with green superfoods which are highly alkalizing. But I might add, all of these are relatively high in protein. Vitamineral Green is probably the lowest protein content of any of these products listed here, and that's at about 36% protein, which is a fair amount of protein. And as we mentioned in the last slide, all protein is metabolized into various acids. So protein in general makes your body acidic. Vegetarian protein is much less acidic than animal-based proteins like meats, but even vegetarian protein generates acidity in the body. So while these green superfood products are highly alkalizing greens, there's also a fair amount of protein that's generating acidity. So these products, the net alkalizing effect of these products is not as great as it could be because of the high protein content contained therein. Greener grasses, on the other hand, has a very minimal amount of protein, something like 18% protein in this product. So there's not a lot of acidity being generated by high protein levels in this product, and as a result, these powerhouse alkalizing ingredients can basically go nearly 100% to building up the alkaline mineral reserves in your body. So greener grasses is the most alkalizing product we make, basically. And the grass juices in greener grasses alkalizer are dried at low temperatures in order to preserve their heat-sensitive nutrients. We also use a low-temperature grinding process for our whole leaf grasses, which breaks the vast majority of the cell walls. You know, when you have a whole leaf grass, if you just chew on a blade of grass, you're not going to get a whole lot of nutrition out of that. The cell walls of whole leaf grass are cellulose, which is virtually indigestible for humans. So unless you crush that cell in your chewing process, that nutrition inside the cell will stay locked in that cell. You don't have any way to digest and absorb that cell. The grinding process that we use will break the majority of the cell walls in these whole leaf grasses, rendering the nutrition in our wheat and barley whole leaf grasses bioavailable. All the ingredients in this product are organic, which means they've been tested for 292 different pesticides, for radiation and GMO contamination, and found to be completely pure, completely free of all those contaminants. And as a bonus, this product actually tastes good. Certainly in my opinion. I really love the malty flavor of this product. Love to add it to my smoothies and sprinkle it into food occasionally. So it's really got a nice flavor to it as well. So let's discuss some of the other benefits of greener grasses alkalizer besides the alkalizing effect that this product has. Greener grasses is rich in chlorophyll, which helps to support immune function and also healthy blood. Basically helps with overall oxygenation of tissues because the body is able to, with chlorophyll, very similar to hemoglobin in human blood, which is what carries oxygen in our blood. So when you consume foods rich in chlorophyll, the body is able to produce more hemoglobin, and therefore basically the blood can carry more oxygen. And this certainly helps with overall body detoxification, helps with energy production in our cells. It helps with immune function. Greener grasses is also loaded with nutritionally complete whole food complex vitamins, which help to restore healthy metabolism and prevent abnormal body function, abnormal metabolic function. This product contains thousands of phytonutrients which support immune function and overall body homeostasis. And finally, potent levels of many different antioxidants in this product serve to support heart health and promote a healthy inflammation response. And then finally, let's just discuss a little bit of information on how to use the product. First, we have two different sizes available, a 5-ounce bottle and a 10-ounce bottle. And we suggest 1 tablespoon of product per day. You can take that either all at once or divide it up in multiple doses throughout the day. You can mix this product into really any liquid, purified water, fresh vegetable or fruit juices, nut and seed milks, smoothies, coconut water, etc. Probably wouldn't want to put it in anything hot. That would damage some of the vitamins in the product, some of the other heat-sensitive nutrients. So keep it in something room temperature or cold. And you can also sprinkle greener grasses on any food. So I hope you really enjoy using this product. It's my personal favorite greens product that we make. I just love the way this feels in my body, and so hope you do as well.